It's a reality. At just 19 years old, YouTube star Camryn Clifford is now a widow. She's 19 and doing everything she can now to make sure her two young daughters will never feel the pain and the guilt after her husband took his life.
I wish more than anything that we could just lay in bed all day, but it's time to get started for breakfast. We are having pancakes.
From pancakes to diaper changes, Camryn Clifford has chronicled daily life as a mom of two and her marriage to husband Landon on her YouTube channel, Cam and Fam.
We'll see what that eventually turns into.
Since 2017, the 19-year-old has built a following of more than 1.5 million subscribers, making Camryn one of Gen Z's self-made stars.
Let's see what Delilah's up to.
But behind the screen, Camryn was struggling, watching as Landon fell deep into darkness, battling anxiety, addiction, and depression.
I'm extremely exhausted. Listening to a newborn scream for 30 minutes is not so fun.
Even fans started to notice, commenting on Landon's sunken eyes and change in behavior in videos like this one.
We don't want it to be too matchy, you know?
Then last August, in an emotional video that's been viewed nearly 12 million times, Camryn revealed heartbreaking news.
If you haven't heard, my husband, Landon Clifford, has passed away.
Landon had taken his own life, leaving Camryn to raise their 2-year-old daughter, Colette, and newborn baby, Delilah, alone.
I think he just felt like a burden and like we'd be better off without him, which is so far from the truth.
Camryn joins me now from Destin, Florida. Camryn, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello.
Hi. I'm interested. The picture behind you says nothing is real.
Yeah,
and so many meanings, right? I want to start though by what was real. The love that you and Landon shared with Colette and Delilah, and what a good dad he was trying to be. Tell me about those days when the joy was in his eyes and in his heart.
Yes. Yeah, he was always just the most selfless person I've ever met. And that's what originally drew me to him, is he just cared for people so much. And that especially was true when it came to me and our kids. He was just such a caring, loving dad.
When did you notice things start to change with him?
Around the time that I got pregnant with my second daughter, and we moved away from our parents to just kind of be on our own and feel that freedom of living alone and having our kids and just really feeling like a family. But just being isolated like that just wasn't good for either of us, and it just kind of led down this path that got worse and worse. And then he went to get help and ended up getting an addiction to his medication, to his pills. And that's really when things spiraled out of control.
How was it affecting his relationship with, especially your 2-year-old Colette? I mean, I saw in the video making pancakes, and there she is interacting with a sweet little voice saying, he's there, he's present. How did it start to impact that bond that should have been growing?
I feel like at a certain point, he didn't really see her much. He'd be sleeping all day and, up at night, and their sleep schedules were almost completely opposite. And so I was up with her during the day, and he just slowly started being there less and less. And, it definitely had an effect on their relationship.
Because at age 2, I imagine she's starting to ask or wanting to play and wanting to interact. She doesn't know why dad is still sleeping, but she wants to see him. And
yes.
What did that turn into for you? Were you then trying to overcompensate to make sure that she wasn't missing something from him?
Yeah, I mean, especially towards the end there, a lot of it was put on me, and I kind of had to put my own issues aside because I was also dealing with my own mental health struggles. But I really just had to step in and kind of do what moms do and just be strong for everyone. And I definitely took on a big role in, our connection really deepened with his absence, I feel like.
In his absence, how has she moved forward? Camryn is going to stay with us to have much more about her journey now as a widow, but as a mom, a strong mom. We'll be right back.